So it was triumph and tragedy yesterday up on Peavine. Taki did the final push to get us on top of that sparsely pine spruce tree mount there. We started right beside that more heavily treed hill. On that hill right beside it, we skirted around it. It looks deceptively small from here, but ooh, it was tall, tall, tall. And then we crossed over to right below the sparse hill, and then went up to the top of the sparse hill, and then came down the other side. It was quite a hike, I tell you. Like I said, it's a little hard to tell, a little deceptive here. But we took several hours to do it. Came down on the other ravine, and I found the fabled aspen grove. There is indeed an aspen grove, and it's in that ravine beside the no tree mountain and the treed mountains. Just about past that second bunch of trees, but up in the ravine. And then there's another one that you can hardly see over that hill, over that ridge, that saddle, knife edge, whatever you want to call it, that comes all the way down. Come. We got some dogs behind us she's interested in. She's been better with the dogs. So the triumph was getting all the way up to the top of there. Didn't think we could do it. Like I said, Taki insisted and pulled us over to the top. And then we came down the mountain behind that tree, that highest tree, the mountain behind there. We came down on that side hill, and we actually crossed over into the, I think it was the first clump of trees there on the treed hill, and went sideways and came down. I think that second clump is where we came down and came back into the ravine. There's a nice stream there that Taki surprised herself. She thought she was jumping a little ravine, and she ended up plunking into the stream. And it was pretty deep right there underneath that water catchment. It's about where it happened. And we went out of that subdivision right there. So that was the triumph. Feeling great about it. She was great. She didn't pull too bad. Until we were maybe 100 yards or less to the truck, and we were going through scrub grass like this, or scrub land, not grass, the sage stuff. We came down off that real steep hill right there. That's how we did it. And we came across, because we came out near that catchment actually, on the other side. Now I'm confused. We might have come on the other side. No, we didn't. We did come out on the other side. There was another gully there. So on the left side of the catchment there's a gully. And we came out down we went and skirted around those tree hills and came down that. And then we walked along that development up there and came down that steep course. It's actually a trail there you can't really see, and then it peters out. And there's a landing area where it's dirt there. We were aiming for it, we weren't getting there. So we came through that sage, and literally 100 yards from the truck, I was crossing a little gully. It was probably about 2.5 feet deep, and I had to take a big step to go across. And just as I was making that step across, I don't know what she did. She was right in front of me. I had her pretty short leashed. She was right in front of me, and all of a sudden she went sideways. And when she did, she took me down. And then she drugged me as I was down. She was chasing a rabbit, I think, or maybe a quail. So disappointing. Scun up my knee, scun up my hand, scun my face a little, because she kept pulling me when I was down. And she did not understand. Finally said the right thing, which I don't know, I think it was come. And it just happened so fast. So, really discouraged. that every single trip out, I'm going down. I can't do that. It's not sustainable. I'm going to hit myself the wrong way. So, yeah, she's interested in the guy behind us with 2 little dogs. Come on, Talk. Good girl. Good girl. She's being good about that. She's being much better with dogs. I think the time with Ollie at my son's house really helped. She doesn't start barking, but if they start barking, then she joins in and pulls. But like I said, this big thing, and she just, like I said, she doesn't seem to know that her actions caused me to go down. So I don't know how I can train her out of that, but I can't be falling down every single time we take a walk, which is, literally every day. And it's, that was bad. That was a bad one. It hurt my knee, hurt my hand. Just couldn't believe it, how quick I went down, how she just, no response from her that she pulled me down. And I guess it's because she's used to having the tension on the lead, so she doesn't think anything of having even extra tension on the lead and kind of fighting me. If she wants to go after a rabbit, she wants to go. So I don't know, I gotta do something about that. Anyway, we're on our Wolf Creek, Fox Creek, whatever trail. I think I mentioned yesterday that all these names, I don't think it's for a geographic feature at all. I think they just like the sound of it because we were on Wolf Creek and there's a Fox Creek, and the whole watershed thing I really think is called Chalk Creek. I assume for the chalk type sediments that are here, as you can see right there and then up in the hills. So that's it. Like I said, triumph and tragedy. It was so cool to get way up there. That was quite a climb. And coming down was iffy. We almost did the knife edge. Can't hardly see it, but past that second treed hill, there's a knife edge ridge that goes all the way up, almost to the top there, or it goes all the way up enough for you to cross across. But that looked to me like that would put another half a day walking, and I didn't want that much. We'd already been out. I think we were out we started at 9. We were back in the truck by 12:30. So yeah, 3.5 hours. So it was a good go. I really enjoyed it up until the tragedy moment. So let's just see if we can figure out the tragedies, because they can't have daily tragedies. You ready, girl? Come. This looks like Dad walking his daughter to work. I went to school, which is a little late. They do have a dog with them, so we're gonna have to go sideways there, Taki. You gonna be good? Let's go up here. Come. Oh, maybe they're going up. Oh, it looks like Mom and daughter and dog. Yeah, she's not the best with dogs. Yeah, she's gonna get control of her dog. So I might control my dog. All right, we're just walking past, Taki. We're just walking past, okay? No lunging, no barking. We're just walking past. It's a cute little doggy with his backpack. And Mom and daughter. No, we're not doing that. Remember, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing it. No, we're not doing that. Her last 2 encounters with dogs have been, she's been barked at, so now she's barking. Taki! No! Enough! She's a good doggy. You're being bad doggy. Taki. Good doggy. Yep, her last 2 encounters. That, the other part of the tragedy the other day was right where we took off from, where I parked the truck. There was dogs behind the fence, barking. And then the same thing this morning on this walk, dogs behind the fence. And there was that big skeleton thing I had mentioned before. And she wanted to go out and check it out. So I was letting her do it, but then there was a dog behind the fence. So all barking and tailed. And see, this lady, her dog was perfect. It didn't lunge. Taki lunged. So it's, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. We gotta change that ratio around. It's gotta be 2 steps forward, 1 back. So, but if I wasn't, doing my video, maybe I could have had a hold of her and managed her through it better. So yeah, that's my bad too. So here we are, Chalk Creek. It's funny, the first couple times we did it, it seemed so long. And now it seems so short. But we did come in halfway. So we'll go back and finish up. I don't work till 12:30 today, so we'll do some walking. We could walk across. Maybe we'll do that. We'll walk across. We'll walk across, and we'll get partly into that area where we were yesterday. That's the hill we went up. Went up, 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 up. But we actually didn't go up the face of it. We went up part of the way up the face, and then we started skirting around the side because I wasn't sure if I wanted to go up it, you know. I wasn't sure if it was worth it, if I wanted to ultimately. I was trying to get to those two hills, but there's that big ravine. We did actually end up getting there roundabout, but when I first assessed it, I was thinking, yeah, the ravine, I don't want to go up and down, so we'll just go on this one. As it turned out, there looked to be not a saddle, but enough of a swale. Come on, to go across. Oh, she got a pee. So here we got a development, and then another road going through, and another development. So I will try this again. Oh, and the reason I didn't show you yesterday is because my battery charge ran out. So I need to solve that issue.